Brauneberg is an Ortsgemeinde, a municipality belonging to a Verbandsgemeinde, a kind of collective municipality, in the Bernkastel-Wittlich district in Rhineland-Palatinate, Germany. It is known above all for its wine and its meteorological distinctions. Geography. Location. The municipality lies on the Moselle near Bernkastel-Kues. It belongs to the Verbandsgemeinde of Bernkastel-Kues, whose seat is in the town of the same name. Climate. Here on the 11th of August 1998, the highest ever temperature in Germany was measured, 41.2 degrees Celsius, at the Meteorological weather station by German. Nevertheless, Brauneberg is not said to be Germany's #1 hotspot because the weather station is not included in official measurements owing to its location on a slate mountain. Constituent communities: Brauneberg, Ortsteile Brauneberg, Vilsen and Herzlei. Although the outlying centre of Herzlei is indeed an integral part of Brauneberg, there is no direct road linking it to the main centre. The village representative, Ortsvorsteher, of Herzlei is a Waldadam. History. The name Brauneberg is first mentioned in documents dating 588. The old place name, Duesmond, may well have stemmed from what one of the vineyards here was called in Roman times, Ortsgemeinde. In 1925, the village's name was changed to Brauneberg. Duesmond belonged to the old county of Veldenz, into which Count Palatine Louis II introduced the Reformation in 1523. In the 30 Years' War, the Prince-Archbishop-Elector of Trier seized ownership of the village. Only with the 1648 Peace of Westphalia was the Count of Veldenz reinstated with all his old rights, whereby the village's parish once more became Protestant. With the occupation of the county of Veldenz by France in 1680, however, the situation changed yet again, and there arose a dispute over Catholic status within the county. By decree, the French settled the situation on the 21st of December 1684, under its terms. In places with only one church, such as was the case in Duesmond, this would be given over to use by both denominations. The local church thus became a simultaneous church. Only in 1955 did this change, when it was decided to divide the church and separate it structurally. Since then, 1/3 of the church has been used by the evangelical congregation and the other 2/3 by the Catholics. This matches their shares of the cost paid by each for the building of today's church, which was completed in 1777. The church itself was built between 1775 and 1777 to plans by Palatine Court master builder Franz Wilhelm Rabaliati. The Onion Dome Tower is the only such church tower in the whole Moselle region. Although the church has been divided, it is still under both denominations' joint ownership. Today's municipality of Brauneberg came into being on the 7th of June 1969 through the merger of the municipalities of Brauneberg and Vilsen. Politics. Municipal Council. The council is made up of 16 council members, who are elected by proportional representation at the municipal election held on the 7th of June 2009, and the honorary mayor as chairman. The 16 seats on council are shared among the three voters groups Lit, Denza and HEPP. Wine growing. Besides tourism, wine growing is the most important branch of industry. Vines are worked overwhelmingly in steep-slope vineyards in an area of 323 hectares. Customarily, it is Riesling that is grown, although in some even and steep-slope vineyards smaller quantities of Müller-Thurgau, Kerner and Dornfelder are grown. Brauneberg's vineyards belong to the winemaking appellation, Grosslage, of Kurfürstlich, and are further grouped into these locations. Mandelgraben. The vines at Mandelgraben cover an area of 175 hectares. The name refers to the almond trees that once grew here. Klostergarten. Klostergarten is, with its 95 hectares, Brauneberg's second biggest vineyard. The name comes from the garden at the Franciscan convent in the outlying center of Filsen, Juffer and Juffer-Sonnenau. The steep slope opposite Brauneberg is called Juffer. Within this location, the area around the sundial is regarded as the choicest part of the vineyard and is given the name Juffer-Sonnenau. This small vineyard of only 0.38 hectares likewise lies in the Juffer underneath of Jutting Crag. Historical. In 1868, under the leadership of the Royal Cadastral Inspector Stuart Cloten, a wine-growing map for the Regierungsbezirk of Trier was compiled for the royal government at Trier. For the Brauneberg area, under the Grosslage of Brauneberg, the following individual locations were marked on it: Hassenlaufer, Falkenberg, Juffer, Merschert, Burgersley. Famous people, sons and daughters of the town: Ulle Bogershausen, internationally known solo guitarist and guitar teacher; Katja Ferrers, Moselle wine queen; Moselle Saru, 2006-2007. Fabian Ostermann, conductor and international juror of CISM; Johann Matthias Schreiber, German organ builder; Julius P. Heil, 30th Governor of the state of Wisconsin.